Hey, welcome to Manila Updates TV. Please subscribe and press the bell icon for more updates. December 11th, 2025, a date that now marks another chapter in the ongoing struggle for control and influence in the West Philippine Sea. The West Philippine Sea is on edge. The atmosphere is thick with uncertainty, as storm clouds gather both literally and figuratively over these contested waters. On this day, a Philippine Coast Guard vessel, carrying out what should have been a routine resupply mission near Pagasa Island, finds itself shadowed by a much larger Chinese warship. The tension between the two ships is palpable, each move watched closely by the other. This is just the latest in a string of bold maneuvers and close encounters in these highly contested waters, where every action is scrutinized and every decision could have far-reaching consequences. The world is watching closely. This waterway is not just a regional flashpoint, but a vital artery for global trade. Every year, trillions of dollars worth of goods pass through these seas, making stability here a matter of international concern. In recent months, the Philippines has been quietly, but steadily, upgrading its facilities on Pagasa Island, expanding runways, building new structures, and reinforcing its presence. These efforts have not gone unnoticed, and have drawn China's ire. Chinese state media has been quick to condemn the construction, labeling it illegal and provocative. Meanwhile, Filipino soldiers and civilians stationed on the island remain on high alert, prepared for any escalation. The fragile peace here is tested daily by the persistent presence of Chinese vessels on the horizon. Each day brings new uncertainty, as lookouts scan the sea for signs of approaching ships. The Philippines, backed by its long-standing alliance with the United States, continues to assert its rights in the region. In response, China flexes its military muscle, conducting its own maneuvers and sending a clear message of strength. Diplomacy is in overdrive, with urgent meetings and heated discussions taking place behind closed doors. Yet, despite these efforts, the real tension plays out on the waves, where warships pass dangerously close to one another. In command centers on both sides, officers monitor radar screens and issue orders, knowing that a single miscalculation or misunderstanding could spark a wider conflict that no one truly wants. For the Philippines, Pagasa is more than just a strategic outpost. It is home, a community, and a powerful symbol of national sovereignty and pride. For China, these waters and islands are seen as an inalienable part of its maritime domain, a core interest that it is determined to defend at all costs. These irreconcilable positions are now being tested not just with words, but with ships, steel, and unwavering resolve. The standoff grows more intense with each passing day. The world holds its breath, watching as events unfold, hoping that cooler heads will prevail and that diplomacy will triumph over disaster. What began as a quiet construction project has now become a loud and unmistakable statement of defiance, a symbol of a nation's determination to stand its ground no matter the odds. The Philippines is transforming Pagasa Island from a modest outpost into a fortified hub, marking a new era in its presence in the West Philippine Sea. What was once a remote and vulnerable settlement is now rapidly evolving into a strategic stronghold, reflecting the nation's determination to protect its territory. A newly constructed concrete runway now allows larger military planes to land, revolutionizing logistics and resupply. This vital upgrade means that troops, equipment, and essential goods can be delivered more efficiently and safely, even during adverse weather conditions. Alongside the runway, a modern naval port is under construction, enabling Navy and Coast Guard ships to dock securely. This development is crucial for maintaining a constant maritime presence and ensuring rapid deployment in times of need. With these new facilities, the risky practice of offloading supplies at sea, often in rough waters and unpredictable weather, will finally come to an end, making operations safer for everyone involved. The new port means patrol ships can stay longer, refuel, and respond faster to incidents, strengthening the island's security and the country's ability to assert its sovereignty. Civilian upgrades are underway too, signaling that Pagasa is not just a military outpost, but a growing community. An ice plant now supports local fishermen, while new solar power systems and advanced communication towers are being installed, bringing reliable electricity and connectivity to the island for the first time. These improvements make life more sustainable and connected for the island's residents, allowing families to thrive and children to attend school with better resources. The government's investment signals that Pagasa is more than a military post. It's a living Filipino community, where people work, raise families, and build their futures. Every new facility is a message. The Philippines is here to stay, and it will defend its people and its land. The construction boom is a clear act of defiance and national pride, uniting civilians and soldiers in a common cause. The new airfield, port, and amenities are proof of long-term commitment, ensuring that Pagasa will remain a vital outpost for generations to come. Each structure laid is a statement of resolve, a physical testament to the nation's enduring spirit and determination. The world, and especially China, is watching closely as the Philippines asserts its rights and strengthens its position in these contested waters. The Philippines is building its future on this tiny island, turning it into a beacon of hope, resilience, and national pride in the heart of the South China Sea. Pagasa Island, just 37 hectares, holds outsized strategic value. It sits in the heart of the West Philippine Sea, astride vital shipping lanes. Over $3 trillion in trade passes through these waters each year. Control here means influence over a global economic artery. The Philippines' claim is rooted in history and law with a continuous presence since 1971. Pagasa is not just a disputed rock, it's a governed municipality, home to Filipino citizens. Its airstrip allows the military to project power and monitor the region. Without Pagasa, the Philippines would struggle to watch over its waters. The island is a frontline defense post and a key to future prosperity. The surrounding seabed may hold vast oil and gas reserves. Rich fishing grounds are vital for food security. By holding Pagasa, the Philippines defends its economic and energy future. While the Philippines builds up Pagasa, China's efforts dwarf them in scale and ambition. Beijing has turned submerged reefs into massive artificial islands, militarized fortresses that are strategically positioned. These bases feature long runways, deep-water ports, advanced radars, and missile batteries, making them formidable military hubs. China's network of forward bases lets it project power across the South China Sea, extending its reach and influence. Some, like Subi Reef, are just 14 nautical miles from Pagasa, underscoring the proximity and tension. From these fortresses, China monitors, intimidates, and enforces its claims, maintaining a constant watch over the region. An international tribunal ruled in 2016 that China's claims and island building violate Philippine rights, a decision that was significant yet ignored. Beijing rejected the ruling and continued militarizing, showing its determination to maintain control. These superbases have shifted the region's military balance, creating a new dynamic in the South China Sea. For the Philippines, they're a daily threat and a reminder of the power gap, highlighting the challenges faced by smaller nations. The region is now one of the most heavily armed on the planet, with tensions simmering just below the surface. China's fortress islands cast a long shadow over its neighbors, influencing regional politics and security. The stakes have never been higher as nations navigate this complex and volatile situation. The waters around Pagasa are rarely empty. Chinese warships, Coast Guard cutters, and maritime militia, disguised as fishing boats, form a constant presence. These militia vessels swarm, harass, and assert Beijing's claims without firing a shot. Filipino fishermen and patrols face dangerous maneuvers and water cannon attacks. The psychological pressure is immense. A single misstep could escalate into conflict. China's strategy is to make its presence the new normal, wearing down Philippine resolve. The goal: prevent resupply, discourage fishing, and assert control. Every day Beijing's claim is physically enforced. The risk of a major incident is ever present. With the US-Philippines Defense Treaty, any clash could draw in great powers. The daily standoff is a global flashpoint. The West Philippine Sea dispute is a tangled web, not just a Philippines-China standoff. Vietnam, Malaysia, Taiwan, and Brunei all claim parts of the Spratlys. Each occupies various islands, creating a patchwork of outposts. ASEAN's efforts to unite are often undermined by internal divisions and China's influence. China prefers to negotiate one-on-one, exploiting these rifts. For Manila, this means navigating a treacherous diplomatic landscape. The Philippines must balance relations with both China and its Southeast Asian neighbors. Building coalitions is key, but so is managing its own disputes. The path to peace is crowded and complex. Pagasa Island isn't just a military outpost, it's a living community. Filipino families, fishermen, and government workers call it home. Children attend school here, living daily life in a contested zone. Their presence is a powerful symbol of the Philippines' claim. Life is peaceful, but precarious, with Chinese ships always on the horizon. The government supports the community with housing, power, and water. Recent infrastructure upgrades aim to improve civilian life, not just military readiness. By encouraging settlement, the Philippines strengthens its claim. Pagasa's dual role, as a base and a town, raises the stakes for any aggression. Attacking Pagasa would mean targeting civilians, not just soldiers. The people here are pioneers and patriots. Their daily lives are a quiet assertion of sovereignty. They are the human face of the nation's resolve. Pagasa's new facilities are strategic game changers. The upgraded runway and port allow for more frequent surveillance and rapid response. Larger aircraft can now gather intelligence on Chinese movements. The port lets Navy and Coast Guard ships operate directly from the island. This persistent presence deters aggression and protects fishermen. Pagasa now serves as a command center for the Calayayan Island Group. These upgrades make it harder for others to challenge Philippine control. Under international law, effective occupation strengthens sovereignty. The Philippines is not just claiming Pagasa, it's governing and developing it. Concrete and steel are now its strongest arguments. Defending the West Philippine Sea goes beyond Pagasa. The Philippines is fortifying Balabac Island, the gateway to the Spratlys. New military facilities and an upgraded airstrip make Balabac a vital support hub. Supplies and personnel can be staged here before heading to Pagasa. This creates a layered defense, with Balabac as the logistical anchor. The Air Force and Navy can launch patrols and protect vital sea lanes from here. Balabac complements Pagasa. One is the front line, the other the backbone. Investing in these islands creates a defensive shield along the western seaboard. A network of bases enhances maritime awareness and rapid response. The developments on Balabac are a crucial part of the same story. The Philippines is determined to secure its borders.